It started out wanting to make my town a better place to live running for mayor, to get things done. I never thought much about all the people giving me money because I knew I needed it to accomplish my goals for the town. All the professionals who helped me get elected by giving me the money were all on my team. I really never gave it any thought that what I was doing was wrong because I justified the means to the end of making our town better. It was all running smooth. The new park I promised, built. The flooding in the Northern Ward, resolved. The new senior center, constructed. And everyone seemed happy in town. After I got reelected, though, it was different. Everything was expected by these people who gave me money to get reelected and help my campaign. You can say I guess the power was starting to go to my head, and I felt I was entitled. Entitled to use the township vehicles on vacations, entitled to gas up my personal car on a taxpayer's dime, and take a few bucks in cash from time to time for contracts I pushed through. Heck, I thought nobody would know or care. I'm a hard-working guy and doing a hell of a job. I got a cut from everything. They were all my friends and loyal to my cause. Then one day, my whole world came crashing down at the normal payoff spot in town, the local diner. What I didn't know this time was a representative who gave me kickbacks for insurance contracts for the town was working with the FBI in a major sting operation. He got caught and agreed to work with the feds. So now, here's where my story begins. Making things right by cooperating with the FBI to continue my life in political corruption, taking out everyone who comes my way. I agreed with the FBI to bribe elected officials with informants over the next year wiretapped. What would become one of the largest political corruption stings the United States has ever seen.
All right, Mayor. What do you got?
I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I absolutely want to do the right thing. I want to make sure that I make things right. I've been doing a lot of soul searching, and I know that the way I can make this right is by bringing out and exposing all the wrongs. I have a senator who I have been working with, which doesn't say very much about him. I'm sure you would agree. And this senator is connected to both Democrats, Republicans, and anyone else in between. And if there's a way to make money illegally, this guy knows how to do it. He's into his first term, he's got reelected, and he'll be a really easy mark. Senator Show, that's his name. He's a state senator. We call him not Show, we call him Senator Showboat. I think that we can get his pompous, greedy, rich ass here, and I think that we can get him to take the envelope, and I would need him in order to take down the people on the federal level like the congressmen and the US senators. I can take care of a lot of the mayors, but he could probably get a lot of the state and the federal type of politicians that you're looking for. You're looking for the bigger ones out there. That's what I got.
So, how are we going to do this?
Like I said, I think the best way is probably to do to him what you did to me. The position you put me in here. What else would you want me to do? You're the law enforcement officer here.
All right, bring him in.
That's what we have to do.
This is serious, man.
I make sure I got it right.
Okay. I hate to say what's going to happen if this doesn't work out.
I know. I'm going to make things right. That's what I want to do.
Oh, man, damn. So where is this senator going up, man?
Calm down. Listen, I can't work under these situations. This is politics. This is a senator. This guy's an arrogant son of a bitch. He's going to show up whenever the hell he wants, but I'm sure he'll be here on time. In fact, you know what? Here he comes.
It's about time.
Just calm down. He's a senator. Senator?
Mr. Mayor.
Step right in.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. How you doing? Good, good, good. There you go.
You got something for me.
So what's new there, Senator?
Not much. Just got back from the Caribbean. You know, I was able to buy my wife a brand new BMW for Christmas.
Living the high life, huh?
You know, of course. So how you doing?
I was living the high life.
What happened?
Let's get down to business, shall we?
What the fuck is this?
He's the FBI.
You fucking piece of shit. Are you kidding me?
I had no other choice, man.
This is bullshit. Dude, I don't, no. I'm not buying this shit. After all these years of me helping you, now you're gonna do this to me?
You don't have much of a choice.
You don't have much of a choice.
You don't have much of a choice. You either have to be wiretapped or you're going to go to jail.
So, where do we go from here now?
You scumbag, you're gonna wear a wiretap and you're gonna do whatever I tell you to do. You understand that? Or else you're going down.
Here, take these back. Tell me what I got to do.
Well, the good news is, your friend here got you out of everything. You know what? He's putting you on the right track. Now you're on the right side of the law, thanks to him. So, what we need you to do now is cooperate. I need your full cooperation, Senator. I want you to wear a wiretap to help me bring down the scumbags that's trying to get away with everything like you have. They can do that?
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
Everyone, Senator. We're talking about the congressional level, the senators on the federal level. I got the local people taken care of. We need to go after all the contractors, people that are taking the kickbacks. The professionals, the lawyers, the engineers, the appointments, everybody that you know within the system that's willing to take the cash from the side. You got to take the envelope. That's the way we're going to get them.
The same way we got you, is the same way we're going to take all of them down.
Okay. So, where do we start?
It's getting a little hot in here. I'm going to take off my jacket. I think it's going to be a couple minutes, so.
No problem.
So, what I'm thinking is that I was saying before that we need to go after the bigger fish on your end. We need the congressmen. They're all up for re-election. We have a couple senators that are up for re-election. I know that your tentacles reach throughout the United States. Am I kind of correct on that?
Absolutely.
We're not looking at the small picture here. We want to go after everyone who's donating to them, offer them the same opportunity with the magic envelope.
Okay.
We want to go after their PACs, their supporters, anyone they're all connected to the same web. We both know how the game works.
Absolutely.
So you think we can make this happen?
Senator, with all due respect, this has to work. Or else you're going to spend most of your life in prison.
I understand that. And now I know what we have to do from here.
It has to happen, or we're both going to spend the rest of our life in prison.
You're going to have all the resources of the Bureau, and there's plenty of envelopes to go around.
You're going to need them.
Excellent. Let's do this. Let's make it happen.
Senator, welcome aboard.
Thank you. All right, well, if that's all, I got to get going.
Senator?
Thank you, Mayor.
Now that he's gone, I want to make sure you keep a real close contact on this guy.
Okay.
I don't know if I trust him. This is my ass that's on this. I want to do this right. I want to make sure we take people down. But this guy is very arrogant, he's pompous, and I don't think he's in reality. And I think he's always got a second step ahead. He plays chess, 10 games in a row. So we need to keep an eye on this guy. The first couple of magic envelope handoffs, make sure that we're really tight on him, because this is my ass on the line.
Well, you know what they say. Keep your enemies close.
I agree, and he is an enemy at this point. He does not like me after I brought him in here. He can say what he wants, but I'm a politician, and I can see through his face that he wants me dead after this one.